In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. Oh. I remember one of them having a detailed floor plan.
That's it.
I knew who it was. See, I remember from a week ago.
I recalled it during the investigation. You said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that?
Oh, look, we're already playing as this ultimate detective guy.
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mio.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
I owe you one. We're trying to solve a murder here. I mean, okay, I see. Look at that. Look at the way the books are stacked. Okay, that's pretty damning evidence there, I must say. Also, I think she did it because she thought she was killing the mastermind.
It's just as I thought.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh, Shuichi is right.
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shots rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled
Ooh,
into
look
the
at
classroom
this.
vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
I pushed the grate into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside. So how's it look? Could a person fit in there? Oh, we're replaying something. We already read this.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction.
But she didn't care. That's why.
It then rolled down the path made by the books.
I predict.
The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
It's got one step. No, two. Maybe two. Like, the ball goes in the vent, the ball goes down the books, the ball falls on the head. I guess that's 3 steps if you count murdering as the 3rd step.
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
What? Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did she put the shot? Well, must have been at just the right time. Mm-hmm.
I was wrong.
That's it! The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed.
Oh, that makes sense.
But just before she left,
The receiver. Someone move the bookcase, hurry.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
I like how they just are reinforcing that she was an unreliable narrator.
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Good idea. Your words and a smile.
Hold on, don't just jump to conclusions. I've still got a lot of questions.
Why?
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
Wait, what's going on? I forget. I don't know how this works. I forget.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Oh, shoot.
Kinda doubt.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed, so much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Rantaro's belongings. Okay.
Of course it's a big deal.
Bloody shot put.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have
Promotional
my doubts.
video. That's what it is.
Kinda doubt.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
I missed.
If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Wait, what?
Damn it!
Okay, I'm confused.
I refuse to believe that Kaede
I don't remember
is the
how to
culprit.
play this.
I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubt.
Doubts about the noise, of course.
But they were both the same,
Library
basically.
should have been quiet.
Okay.
That's wrong.
They're more or less the same remark.
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast.
One said the library should have been quiet, and the other said it should have made a lot of noise. Which I guess that's true. I wasn't refuting it. I was just saying that if it was made a lot of noise, it would have been but whatever. I mean, I thought this was the right remark, but the other one seemed like it would have worked too.
So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it. So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes. That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase. And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Yeah.
So you were hiding it the entire
I
time?
remember us commenting how heavy the shot put ball was.
Where would she have even hidden it?
Her backpack, obviously.
That's it!
We just said
Kaede's
that.
backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there.
We just said that.
Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
Then that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi. But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it,
I
right?
covered this last week. I said I think she did it because she thought she was killing the mastermind.
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character.
And I still think that's why she did it.
I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
It's time for another tutorial. Yay! Your opponent is on the ropes, but you're in armament mode and won't listen to you. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they're saying. That's how armament works. The objective is to completely destroy your opponent's armaments, then strike the finishing blow. Oh, God. Oh, it's a... What? You match the rhythm to show. It's the rhythm one. This one I hated so much. Markers on top of your opponent's statement are called rhythm sites. Right when the gauge makes one revolution, press the correct key to shoot the statement. When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. The tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Try pressing spacebar. During fever time, you will be invincible and can press any key. You can only activate it when your focus energy is full, so watch it carefully. When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. It's displayed with 4 words. Press the button in the correct order to land the finishing blow. Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. Oh, it's this thing. God. Well, they had kind of this before. The pick the thing. They kind of had this before. They had a rhythm game.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all
Okay, this is much easier than the last one.
I'm a terrible murderer. I betrayed everyone! I'm the one who killed Rantaro!
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do on that last part, though.
Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi,
What am I supposed to do?
if you say you believe in me, then don't look away from the truth. Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth.
Oh, I'm supposed to just push a button. Okay.
Do you know what I was trying to do?
Oh, it's this. I said that. I said that. I said that last week.
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself.
I was confused because they were like, you have to push the W, A, S, and D key to refute the final argument, and they showed me W, A, S, and D, and I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? But apparently they just wanted me to push all of the buttons. That was not in the instructions. So, that was the problem.
What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see! Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
Well, I'll do my best, but...
I understand. I'll end all of
Oh,
this.
he said he would? What?
I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
We're definitely gonna play as him from now on. I have no doubt. I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. Oh, I will explain the closing argument. The final oh, good. We get another thing. Closing argument. You'll wrap up the case. Oh, it's this. Okay. Okay, it's this. We just have to describe what happened. Alright. You'll reproduce the order of the events in the case in the form of a comic book. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deductions, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. Click the panels to close the gap, to put over the gap. Right click on to fit the panel in the empty space. Only the correct panel will fit. Pair the empty space hints with the comic panel hints to complete the comic. There will be some panels that you cannot select at first. Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock other panels. Use QE to switch pages. Okay, got it. Yeah, the graphic novel part. Q. Killing game panel. Wait, what are we doing now? Who wanted to fight? Oh, this is the music playing. Wait, how? Oh. How do I make the panel go in? No, that's not right? Okay. Okay, I don't like this interface too much. Is this not the... Is this not the music? Okay. Yep. Give me that. Open the encyclopedia. Several shot put balls in wooden box. Okay. Oh, that's not right? Okay. Well, this is this one. Okay. What else we got? Thought that was it. Oh, we got one more.
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use.
Why did they have to explain this plot again? Like, I already know
We
it.
deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Miu if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary
Yeah, Bravestar.
materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon.
Well, I remember everything, though. Maybe it's because I got a good memory.
That's right. The shot put ball.
I'm super smart.
They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day
How much
of
does
the
a
murder,
shot put ball weigh?
The culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the
16
cameras.
pounds or 8.8 pounds. It's 8.8 pounds or 16 pounds.
But even then,
pretty-
the culprit was repairing the
Pretty
murder.
heavy. It's like bowling ball. You know?
They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air.
I have a really hard time that you wouldn't notice something like that in a backpack. Just saying.
Then, they moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them.
Especially if you were the ultimate detective.
After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off.
What do you mean? How would it not have seemed suspicious for you to be carrying a 16-pound ball in your backpack?
During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group into the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rentaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on.
I don't think Rantaro dying first is a coincidence. We're going to learn something about Rantaro, or Rantaro's not going to be really dead or something. There's going to be some twist involving Rantaro at some point. He was a mystery because he didn't know his ultimate talent.
Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path.
Unless that's what we're supposed to think. Which I suppose is possible.
The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct.
I feel like Rantaro didn't get his memories back in the first
atop the bookcase.
iteration of things. Like, he remembered things.
Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth.
Gee, who did it?
That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this
And
case.
game over, because that was who we were playing.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice, even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Oh, my heart! Oh, my heart!
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
If she wouldn't have murdered, wouldn't we all have died? I mean, I guess you could argue maybe we wouldn't have, but
I'm sorry.
maybe Rantaro would have done something.
Stop! At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh. Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time.
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote.
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
Still call this trial a sham. It was never, we never said we had to do the first blood perk we never said we had to, like, you know, whatever. That was just a given.
At last, the heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time! Voting time!
I can vote for somebody other than the person. Wow, I actually get a vote this time.
It seems the voting has finished.
I wonder if that'll mean anything.
Let's see the result.
Everyone voted. How many is that? $15 votes for her, and one, apparently she didn't vote for herself. Oh no, Rantaro's dead. He couldn't vote.
Chosen as the black.
So she voted for herself too.
Right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
We get 1 million mono coins now. Just 143. Look at, we got A's in all of them. We got an A. We're so good.
Absolutely right.
Well, at this point, it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The blackened who killed Rantaro is the ultimate pianist, Kaede. And she's smiling.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I did it! I killed him! Yeah!
What?
Good.
Don't screw around.
Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too. It's not fine. This is super horrible, the worst ever. How did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Ganta, no, can accept this, not unless you explain. We already explained it. We already explained.
Real.
We already explained it. Are you all stupid?
Hey.
Allow me a few more moments of your time, then. It's just like he said. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game. But why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all. I was worried about that happening.
Therefore.
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead?
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let the chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone? You know, I was like, you know, the people who say I'm gonna save everyone are the ones that end up dying. And I was like, well, it's our character, so that's not gonna happen. And then it did. Even if you had to kill someone,
Yeah.
there's just definitely a certain level of irony there. It seems to happen in every game where the people who fight the hardest to like save the people are the ones that die. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too. Kaede.
But
He's having a heart attack again. It never dawned on you. As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started. Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart. Wait, to put it like that. But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right.
Kaede saved everyone. We can blame her.
That.
I know, you don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. That's enough. I can see through your act. That obvious, huh?
that's right.
But Kokichi is right. I was being played. I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. Why did she not just admit it? Also, like, I don't understand the whole going through this trial act even. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me. Please calm down. I think it's maybe it's because she wanted the detective to find the truth so that he got his ego stroked. That's probably it, actually. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done, but I couldn't because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see, if you confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave, but you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us. I still think the first blood perk is valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I see.
So the first blood perk works against the blackened rather than for them. But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all so it would motivate you to keep moving forward. Is that the reason for the trial, to reveal the mastermind?
Because
I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial. Kaede did mention that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This was my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind. Oh no! He's having a heart attack again.
What?
You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened, still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now.
But
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all.
What?
So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time?
I see.
All her actions were taken down under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I never said anything about the mastermind Kaede, Rantaro wouldn't have died and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong.
No, it's not.
Huh?
Kaede?
Because,
I killed him, not you.
right?
Didn't I?
But...
But Kaede, why did you set such a convoluted we already went through this. If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks. Is it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know. Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone.
Because...
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
However,
We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right!
Yes, we still alive thanks to you. Kaede, I don't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. You should be. So you're saying everything you did was just because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hello!
Alright, that's it. What?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean that's it?
Ah,
Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else brought
now
them.
then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so time to make things interesting. Make things interesting? And now the moment you've been waiting for, punishment time. Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Around.
No friggin' way. There's no way we'll let you do that.
Hey!
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
Exosols.
Cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Please stop.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up?
Why?
You said you'd never give up. That we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede. So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end. I'm not giving up because I have you. What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to live!
Don't go dying on me now. In this ridiculous killing game, survive and get the hell out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yes.
Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take that request.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what. Got to work hard and keep friends safe till very end. Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring.
Well now.
Let's get started.
Now then, I have prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate pianist. Wait a second. Kaede, please don't. Sweetie, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
To this killing game. I know you can beat it.
Punishment time!
It's punishment time, everyone. Believe in yourself. Okay, it's a promise. Here we go. Did one of the Mono Cubs get it? We have one less Mono Cub? Is that what just happened? I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. She no longer exists in our world. Huh? What the? Why is Mono Kid... Mono Dan, what have you done? Oh, gross, she puked again. Oh, wow. But this tension ain't so bad, you know? Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more attention on our lives, right, Dad? No, my sweet darling Mono Kid claimed his collateral damage. This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious cub is... On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still have 4 more. I'm glad you kids came in bulk. Huh? It's okay. I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh? What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point in crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks.
But how?
What in the world is this? Are you effing kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Amen.
Tua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this is happening to Kaede. I liked her so much. Okay, evil Gene, evil weirdo. All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it. Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
How dare you?
You're the worst, the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all? Hey, I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. But if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You've surpassed psychotic by a wide margin. I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. You know, I like it when more people are dead because we have less of these to go through. Is that sad? Spoken like a marked man.
Excuse me.
Everybody has to have their words, and now we got 14 people saying things. What is your objective, Monokuma? Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us? Hate you? Who can say? It's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it. Though the corpse formerly known as Rontaro may have had a hunch. Huh?
What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rontaro's hunch? What indeed? He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could be that all related to his hunch you claim he had. I wonder. Hey, what the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it. I wonder. If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut. You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim. Well, it's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. Oh well, he's dead. That's that. That's the indifference of death for you. He wasn't really the mastermind, was he? Huh? Are you still pestering me with these annoying questions? Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede. Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay? You never know who's gonna become the next killer.
Looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next. You may have gotten this time, but we'll get you next time. You'll see. Why are you all psyched up?
That's nice.
It's nice to see at least one of you have some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while. Thanks, I'll do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna have another killing game. Hi, Kyoto. Oh no. He's doing it. Look, he's the next one. Got it. I'm gonna punch that grin straight off your face for sure. Oh really? That seems unlikely. I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Damn.
Ugh. Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun. Hey, Monodam, explain yourself. I get that Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
Because
I did it for us. Hey, wait, Monodam. Where are you going? You're probably killing us payback for all that bullying. What an interesting turn in events. And with that, Monokuma and the Kubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom. And now we're gonna talk. I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy. You mustn't give up hope. You know, this happens every game. I feel like this is just, I don't know, fluff now. Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it. What kind of deranged, degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude. But Tinko, you're crying too. Now's not the time to point it out, Kibo. Let's just let it be. In times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul so she can rest in peace. How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already. Shut up! You all just need to shut up. He's boomed through the air.
Damn.
Every single one of you, your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You're pissing me the hell off.
Damn it.
But the one who's pissing me off the most is you, Shiuchi. Huh? Did he just punch me? He just punched me in the face. Yeah, he did.
Clench your teeth!
He did punch me in the face.
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
Say something already. He's having a heart attack again. I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you. You better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido all over your face. Fine.
Are you okay?
Okay. For now.
This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Ganta not sure a waste of time, but Ganta agree fighting not good. Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put, I wholeheartedly agree.
Sorry.
You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I want to be alone for a while, just for a little bit. But we can't leave you here by your... Perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Don't beat yourself up, okay? Just hit the reset button on your feelings, and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts. Ganta will go back too. Let Ganta know if you need his help, okay? That was a complete sentence. What the heck? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator, except the guy who punched me.
I mean...
I don't know how well you knew Kaede, but why didn't you try going to her ultimate lab? Why don't you try going to her ultimate lab? What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember why, but there should be at least a bunch of little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked?
Listen up.
Understand, there's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone. If anyone's gonna help, if one's gonna help you, it'll be her in your memories. We knew her for what, 2 days? In those words, he stepped in the elevator. 2 days. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking and was heading toward the Ultimate Pianist Research Lab. I'm kind of disappointed we never went here. Yep, it's got a piano in it and a board. Okay, I don't quite understand a research lab for the Ultimate Pianist. It's not as if there would be any memories here, but these are the things she was really passionate about, and that's good enough for me. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. It reminds me, that song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah!
Here it is. This is it. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but... No, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
I'm not sad. Trying to make me sad. I'm not sad. I know how this game goes. Hey, I got a musical note hairpin. What did I do? Steal it off her dead body? You think?
They were so young and talented. How could this happen?
It looked like an accident. They were running away from that group.
Was it really just an accident, though? I honestly can't believe that.
I can't say it too loudly, but they were probably killed by that group.
I thought so.
Oh no. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. I wanted them to live, for our sake at least.
wish they lived. No, they should have lived. They had to. For this world.
The hell was that? Where are you hiding? Come out. No more hiding. Come out now.
Hey!
Come out, Bugs. Where are you all hiding? Should Gotcha think he finds some, they gone. Weird, really weird. Plenty trees, grass, water, sun, but no bugs. Why? Weird, so weird.
Hey, Bugs!
If any bugs here, come out. Ganta wanna talk to you. What that? Something on ground and grass. Words written on it? Horse A. Ding dong. Not ding dong bing bong. Lots of ding dongs. Yep, I'm playing him now. See, I just switched from a female protagonist to a male protagonist. We only had the female protagonist for less than 10 hours. Who is it? Wait, I'm coming. The doorbell hurrying me along. I went to open the door. Click.
Hey!
What are you doing? It's already morning. Oh no, he's here to punch me again. Do you need something?
Come on, man.
Well, yeah, food. I was gonna eat breakfast with everyone in the dining hall, but you weren't there. That's why I came to get you. Huh? But I don't recall making any plans. You should be at the dining hall anyway. I mean, where else are you gonna eat breakfast? I don't usually eat breakfast, so... Are you serious? If you don't have breakfast, then what do you eat in the morning?
All right.
Oh, whatever. Let's get going. The others are waiting. Oh, wait, I'm not ready. Let me get my... Actually, never mind. I don't need that. His hat. He's thinking his hat. He doesn't need his hat anymore.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Alright. I was gonna tell you... Sorry about yesterday, you know, for slugging you and like that. Huh? Oh, that. It's okay. And let's go. If you're not gonna... Okay. To the dining hall. Remember, we talk to everyone along the way. It's the rules. And we don't talk to him because we've already talked to him. Okay, Brave Star. What's that thing doing? I will never be doing that. Leaving Twitch for kick. Okay, the dining hall's over there. I play these because they're adventure games. That's why I play them. Adventure games. I'm here. Writing?
Honest.
Yes, like someone trying to hide hide writing in grass. Weird, right? Atua says it's just graffiti. Now we don't gotta worry about it anymore.
Jeez.
Atua? That's even more suspicious.
My.
Oh, are you saying Atua is suspicious? How sad.
Get it out.
It's none of your business. What's up with you guys? Are you still talking about that graffiti?
You know...
Whatever, I brought Shuichi, so let's start breakfast already. I quickly realized that everyone was staring at me. Ah. Eh? As I expected, they were looking at me with surprise on their face. Because I wasn't wearing a hat.
Good morning.
See? No hat. I knew it.
Good morning.
Oh, Shuichi.
You finally got rid of that emo hat! Is this cause Kaede died or whatever?
Quiet, you male! Learn some manners, why don't you?
Oh, huh. You're not wearing your hat. I didn't even notice.
And you can stand to learn some manners too, you insensitive jerk!
No, I just felt like it was getting in the way is all.
You don't have to stare. I just took off my hat. It's not that big of a deal. You were right. My apologies. Like it. I think you look more handsome with your hat off.
Thank you.
You also have this line on your head. How nice of you. Unlike plain Jane over here, who turns invisible as soon as her glasses come off. I am plain. But it's the other way around. Taking my glasses off reveals my true form. Didn't you know? Those who see my true form pay a terrible price. Anyway, don't be late anymore, Shuichi. We already decided we're eating breakfast together. You decided that on your own.
Yes, of course.
Yes, I prepared breakfast for everyone.
Huh?
Really? You did?
That is correct.
Indeed, it was no trouble at all. I have prepared an Italian omelet, buttermilk pancakes, smoked salmon galette. And for those who prefer Japanese cuisine, I also prepared rice balls and miso soup. Be my mom. I want you to be his mom too. What are you two even saying? Oh yeah, I'll show you guys something really neat. Look. When Himiko eats, she makes the cutest face. Aww, she's like a small animal.
Stop it.
You're making it hard for me to eat. They recover from trauma pretty dang quickly. Yeah, I mean, they saw their classmate got murdered in front of them in a horrific way. We chatted casually as we began eating the food she brought us.
Amazing.
Got to not mean to flatter, but all this food is so yummy.
Excellent.
It's so delicious, it makes me want to cut off my tongue. The rice balls aren't just ordinary old rice balls either. The outside is packed tightly so it won't fall apart, but the inside is nice and soft. Because the rice wasn't crushed, you can taste every sweet, sticky grain, even when it's cold. I've never had a rice ball before. So, I mean, I've had a ball of rice, but I imagine it's more than just rice in a ball. Did you have some sort of god tongue or something? By not crushing the rice, air is able to flow between each individual grain. The triangle shape itself is less important than maintaining a loose grip as you form the shape. You will find it much easier if you imagine yourself gripping it with your entire body. I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and termites. How have you survived this long?
Oh?
What's wrong, key boy? You're not eating.
Oh, I see.
I forgot you can't eat, you know, because you're a robot.
Hey!
Don't look so down. I'll bring you a broken TV later. I don't want that. I'm not a waste receptacle. Kibo and Poichi seem to be getting along swimmingly. We were having a normal conversation as if nothing had happened. But we all knew it wasn't really normal. It was forced conversation. Hey, they're calling you out, Cannon. But that's what to be expected. The incident just happened yesterday after all. Everyone's forcing themselves. That's why. this kind of forced normalcy is just making us remember what happened. What's the matter, Sweetie? If you're not going to eat this, I'll just help myself. Oh, sorry, I was gonna eat that. I pushed those unnecessary thoughts out of my head and shoved food in my mouth.
By the way,
That thing Ganta talked about earlier, are we going to check it out?
Fucking virgin!
Quit fussing over some lousy graffiti and worry about your shitty future instead. Huh? Graffiti? Oh, got to find it this morning.
Hey!
Alright, I'm gonna write this down. It's gonna come up and it's gonna be stupid and we all know it. Like, it just says horse A. Oh yeah, we gotta plus up the food counter. It did say we ate. Boom. H-O. There, see? Horsa. The R could be a T if you flip it. It could be maybe it could be digits. Like the H could be a 4. I'm looking for meaning in it. Or it could be a V, yeah. On concrete, hidden in the grass. Or it's horse A. Or it could just be, I guess, not. It could be some worn out stuff. What do you think it means? Well, its meaning is entirely shrouded in mystery. Not even the ultimate anthropologist knows. I thought it was some anthropology thing.
Yo.
Well, what about it, Shuichi? Let's hear the ultimate detective's opinion. Huh? I don't know either.
But...
Santa, I'm surprised you were able to find that graffiti hidden in the grass.
Feeling divine?
Did you channel the divine too?
No.
Oh, only that because of tiny bugs. Bugs? I thought vermin were nowhere to be seen in this academy. Yeah, I got to think that before, but when out walking in courtyard, got to think he see tiny bug. The bug's so tiny, even Ganta could see it, and Ganta have 20/0.625 eyesight. So maybe Ganta just make mistake, but Ganta think maybe Ganta just see things.
Degenerate male!
Yeah, just make up your mind already, you degenerate. So you found that message while you were out chasing some bug? Wow, Ganta, you did it. I knew I could rely on you since the moment we met. What? Really?
It's true.
Yep. So you should work for me.
Got it.
Okay. What, you're going to agree to it just like that? Be careful, Ganta. That guy's a real liar. What? Really? No way.
Thank goodness.
Good, then Ganta have no reason to worry. Do you believe just anyone? Ganta, you're so gullible, you know? If you keep being this gullible, you'll be killed before you know it, understand? Well, look at it, look, he turned all... The moment Kokichi said that word, the warm and casual mood shattered.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, everybody? Is there a problem? Kokichi's advice? Oh, Kokichi, you should not say a thing like that. Even as joke. Say what, kill? Has the K word been banned? Sorry, I didn't know. But that's not very reasonable, is it? Not when the killing game is still happening. How can you be so insensitive, especially after what happened yesterday? This is why I hate degenerate males. They're about as considerate as amoebas. Amoebas aren't considerate at all, I mean. Well, or they're very considerate, depending, I guess. I think that's the point. Maybe they're very considerate because they detect other amoebas and they're very super considerate. Don't complain if some scary guy yells, "What color is your blood?" at you.
I really don't get it.
It's that kind of talk that lets Monokuma play you all like fiddles. Huh?
Oh?
Oh, did you hear that? Don't mind me. I was just talking to myself. Speaking of, looks like you guys are having a good time. Let me join in.
Yeah.
Hey, they're having a jolly good time ganging up on me. Isn't that your fault? Ganging up? No bullying. Bullying is not cool. Bullying is the worst. Personally, I think bullying is because of lousy parenting. It's all the parents' fault. They should do a better job raising their kids. Are you even here? Oh, I figured I'd give you guys a prize for surviving the class trial. A prize?
Rise and shine or sign.
No. At least there's less of them.
Rise and shine or sign.
The reward, right? We brought it, yep, so I'll give it to you then. My kids seem a little under the weather, even so, they're still freaking adorable. Are you being bullied?
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
I knew it. I understand from experience. From experience? Were you a victim of bullying in the past? Is that why your heart is broken and you can't express real emotions anymore?
You're the worst of the worst!
Use your magic to turn the human rejects who bully you into misshapen wretches. I don't use any magic for stuff like that. I don't just make up my backstory. Hold on. The Monokubs bully each other? No way. The Monokubs should always get along. Hey, you kids play nice together, right? I'm not a lousy parent, am I? Even if you do bully each other real bad, it's not because I'm a bad dad, right?
We are all friends.
We get along always. Oh yeah, we do. See, my children are good kids. They would never bully each other. The bullying will never stop because of people like you.
Oh well.
Well, I think the threatening vibe the Monokubs give off is perfect. Because we're a team of scary badasses who are gonna drag you down to hell. Such adorable little badasses. Anyway, we're gonna hand out the rewards because all been waiting for. What are they? Ooh.
Listen up, because we got these here fabulous, nonsensical prizes for you.
There's an instrument, a ball, a tag, and a crank.
A dragon gem, an ocarina, an ancient passport, and a hexagonal crank from some zombie game.
It's an ocarina, okay. And a dragon gem, an ancient passport.
These prizes all come in a bundle.
Wow, what a bunch of random junk! Bravo!
Bravo! Yay! I don't get why these are prizes, but aren't they lovely anyway?
What?
What's all this crap? What are we supposed to do with this?
To tell you the truth,
Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a way to use them without knowing what they're for. Who cares? Just put your best foot forward. It's easier to move forward than backward. How nice.
No.
Don't get inspired by him, Ganta. Anyway, that's the situation, so just do your best however you please. Let's go. You're gonna get payback for all the bullying by attacking our secret weak point. Secret weak point, you mean the nape of our necks? Not that, anything but that. Wait, so the nape of your necks is your weak point? I would never do that. I just want to get along. What? Get along, really?
You stupid!
Amazing adventure.
Don't let him fool ya. He killed Mono Kid, remember?
So long, farewell.
Good, they're gone. Seeing the robot-looking one get left out makes me think of Kibo. Am I really excluded? So what should we do with this junk? Maybe we need to use them on those mysterious things all over campus. And that'll happen when we, and what'll happen when we do it? I'm not sure. Well, once we try, I'll take the junk then. No, let's leave this with Shuichi. What, me? You're the ultimate detective, yeah? You should be good at weirdo puzzles. Plus, you're the main character now that the other character's dead. So I'm gonna leave it to you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try. Whatevs, I guess that's fine. So I need to go around the academy and figure out what these mysterious objects are for. Alright, let's get going. Alright. We're actually playing the game and we have the mysterious objects in our thing.